to the ministry. If they have released the money to the Accountant General's office has released the money to the ministry, where is the money? That's the question.
Fortunately, we came with the details. How monies were paid, who it was paid to, we came with it and it has been submitted.
No, please.
Let's refer to that.
The question is, the monies for these contractors, 2023,
yes,
was the money appropriated for release?
The drama between Tinubu minister and lawmakers about money that they could not accounted for it. See the way Nigeria are suffering. See the way Nigeria are suffering. But others keep squandering the money so easily. This woman, she was asked just a simple question: whether the money was transferred into the ministry account. Just the answer is yes or no. But see the drama what the woman they do. Please watch the video till the end and see what happened.
To the ministry, if they have released the money to the Accountant General's office has released the money to the ministry, where is the money? That's the question.
Fortunately, we came with the details. How monies were paid, who it was paid to, we came with it and it has been submitted.
No, please.
Let's refer to that.
The question is, the monies for these contractors, 2023,
yes,
was the money appropriated for released to the ministry's account? Yes or no?
The money that
yes
was
or no?
I cannot answer
yes or no. That is the question. Was the money released to the ministry's account? Yes or no? From the Accountant General?
Yes or no.
Okay, don't worry.
Because the money was not fully released. The money was not fully released.
Please, thank you. Please.
That they have done a job, they've delivered, and everything has been signed, but they did not pay them. I think one woman was even said in that clip that he borrowed 5 million for the bank and he supplied items to Minister of Women's Affairs, but he delivered, they signed the documents, and money has not been paid. And she's still paying interest on that money. So it catch my attention because when we are trying to support our local suppliers, when we are trying to encourage our people with this current situation of people in Nigeria, we are still having this kind of situation. And the money has been released from the Accountant General. I think it's not fair. I think we need to get more explanation on that and to know the reason why the contractors, more especially somebody that borrow money from the bank, to deliver a project, because he knows this project is coming from the federal government, and he delivered, the money has not been paid, and he continued to pay interest. And there is not going to be a review on that project. And the government has paid the money to the account of the commission, of the ministry. I think we need to get to the root of that. Also, it's on the news that the Accountant General wanted to take over the payment of, as the honorable colleague has said, payment of all the contractors. This is going to cause more problems. And because of all these challenges that we see everywhere, that was why even somebody have that impression, can move that idea that let all the MDAs, all the contractors from different MDAs be paying from a source, which is going to cause more problems for Nigerians. I think what we need to do is just for the ministry to come open. If there's any challenges, why they have done this, if there's any issues, why the reason why people need to deliver the contract and their money is not being paid without any explanation.
They are not there to represent us.
We need to find out.
They are not there to represent us.
And I believe
they are there for their pocket only.
And you hear the word ministry.
Wallahi, these people are there just for their pocket.
People expect that as the ministry representing
they are not representing us at all.
And the family, we should be compassionate. The ministry should be compassionate in their dealings with the contractors. It's on. So when we were here last week and we heard of the untold hardship that the various contractors were going through, their families, because when they are not paid for work, jobs they have done, the rebounding effect is not only on the contractor, but also on the families, the various families that make up the components of the families of the contractors. And with what the ministry staff were telling us, yes, last week it was a funny scenario. And we're here to represent the interests of the teeming Nigerians. That's what they elected us to do. And that's why we're legislators. We can't see things going wrong. We're not witch hunting anybody, but we just want a viable green ground whereby we know that the aspirations, the needs of our Nigerian populace are met. And we can't be here knowing fully well that there are some people that are going through turbulent times with the kind of situation we have in the economy today. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Enenimiete Ebikake, representing the good people of Brass Nembe Federal Constituency from Bayelsa State. Honorable Minister and Permanent Secretary with DFA, last time when we came, that was on Thursday, we did raise an issue of African First Lady Peace Mission project. Unfortunately, we didn't get any cogent answer to the issue, and it was carried over to today. So now that we are here, Honorable Minister, could you please educate the committee on the functions of African First Ladies Peace Mission project, taking into cognizance of funds allocated for the project in the past? Year 2020, 500 million, 2021, 225 million, 2022, 500 million, 2023, 150 million. Where is the office situated and their organogram?
At this moment,
150 million naira was appropriated in 2023 Act. Throw more light on how the money was expended and on what projects. The committee is aware that equipment is purchased and supplied to the above named office. The payment is yet to be made. Honorable Minister, could you please explain? Then let me go further, furnish the committee with the following information. Award letter,
but a single
bill of
person
quantity,
will sit down and chair,
details of
just write
contractor,
1.5
evidence
billion,
of payment,
500
and
million,
project
200
completion
million.
certificate. Thank you.
Just like that.
Because there are so many other questions that came up before
This is pure
and they mentioned what have we been doing, that like the honorable member, the other side said, he said that women are very important in Nigeria.
Sorry, madam. Sorry. Just answer this question. The question she asked, please.
Okay, you mentioned about First Ladies Fund.
Things shouldn't continue like that.
The 500 million you were talking about, I wasn't there when it happened. When I came in, I
How
saw
can you expect the country
it
to
on
be
the
better when everyone is wicked?
Appropriation Act.
How can you expect
And
the
I
country
went
to
to
be
my
better
first
when
lady,
everyone is wicked?
we discussed, she said that particular money was not meant for her, that it was meant for the former first lady because that was when that money was allocated. And I was the former first lady later called me and they said they wanted to use it and buy generator. And in the process, she was out of the country. It took her a while. She came back, called me, and she brought the person that was going to come and organize on how they would get the generator. And I introduced that person to the procurement officer then, who is now retired, so that they could work it out according to the rules and regulations of procurement. And they've been on it. Once in a while, I talk with the first lady to find out what's going on, and that's the last I heard of that. And if not that the money of this year has been delayed, I'm sure we wouldn't be here today because we could have paid out some of these liabilities. But since this year, no project money has been released to any ministry, and that was a constraint.
Okay, thank you. I think that matter is 2020.
You dispose public funds